NIFEMI dipped her hand into her handbag and pulled out the spare key to Felix's apartment. He had forgotten to collect it the day he ended things with her, and for that she was strangely grateful. She was also thankful the principal had given her the day off. Yes, the principal had warned her not to beg him, but she had to do something. She loved him too much to just let go without trying. Maybe the breakup was her fault. Maybe she'd been too demanding, too withdrawn, too difficult to love. Whatever the case, she was determined to fight for their relationship. She unlocked the door and, out of habit, dusted the doormat against the railing before stepping in. The moment she entered, she drew a deep breath. The living room looked more like a neglected showroom than a home. Clothes were piled on the two-seater. Shoes were scattered carelessly across the floor. A saucer with breadcrumbs and a half-full cup of tea sat abandoned on the dining table. NIFEMI shook her head and set her handbag and lunch bag on the dining table. Picking up the saucer and cup, she made her way into the kitchen. The moment she opened the door, a rancid stench rushed at her like a physical force. She instinctively clamped her nostrils shut with 2 fingers as she added the saucer and cup to the pile of dirty dishes already crowding the sink. It was just Monday, and Felix's house already looked like a dump. As much as she loved him, she had to admit, his home was always a disaster, a chaotic mess that reeked of neglect. It wasn't just a bad day, it was a pattern. She had never seen anything quite so filthy. She tugged the neckline of her blouse over her nose and walked to the gas cooker. 2 pots sat on it. She lifted both lids at once and instantly regretted it. The overwhelming stench hit her like a slap. She dropped the lids with a loud clatter and bolted out of the kitchen. Gasping for air in the living room, she banged the kitchen door shut behind her, her stomach clenched in protest. She wrapped her arms around it, grabbed her water bottle from the lunch bag, and took several deep gulps. Finally sinking into the only free spot on the sofa, she leaned back against a pile of clothes, coughed a few times, and exhaled shakily as her stomach slowly settled. "Gosh," she muttered, still catching her breath. "How can anyone live like this?" She glanced at the wall clock, noon. There was still enough time to tidy up the house and cook Felix a proper meal before he returned from work.